Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to merge clips seamlessly in CapCut and make those transitions feel so smooth your viewers won't even notice there's been a cut. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to create a professional-looking flow between your scenes, whether you're editing a vlog, a montage, or any video where continuity matters. Let's jump right in. When you're piecing together footage in CapCut, one of the biggest challenges is making sure those clips don't just abruptly jump from one to another. Instead, what we want is for each scene to gently blend into the next, kind of like turning the page of a book without any jarring interruptions. That's where transitions come in. Think of them as the glue that holds your story together visually. Start by locating the timeline at the bottom of your CapCut workspace. As you drag and drop or trim your clips, you'll notice a small icon right where one ends and the next begins. On mobile, this icon usually looks like a thin white box, or sometimes an hourglass. On desktop, you'll see a similar marker between adjacent clips. If you haven't noticed this before, don't worry. It's easy to miss when you're focused on your footage. Now, simply tap or click that transition icon. This action opens up the Transitions menu, which is where the magic happens. CapCut offers a pretty wide variety of transition effects. You'll see options like mix, fade in out, wipe, and more. Each of these gives a different feel, so it's worth experimenting to find what best matches your video style. For example, if you're doing a travel vlog and you want a dreamy, cinematic feel, fade might be perfect. For fast-paced content, a quick mix could keep the energy up. The important thing here is to look for a subtle transition. Subtlety is key if your goal is to make the edit invisible. We want viewers to stay focused on your story, not on the editing itself. Once you've picked a transition, let's say mix for this example, you'll see a slider or field where you can adjust the duration. This controls how quickly or slowly the transition blends the two clips together. If your clips have lots of motion or action, a quicker transition usually works better to keep things snappy. On the other hand, slower transitions can add a touch of elegance or drama, especially in emotional or scenic moments. Give yourself permission to play with this setting until it feels right. Sometimes even half a second can make a noticeable difference. And don't worry if the first adjustment doesn't quite nail it. Trial and error is totally normal here. If you preview your timeline and the merge feels like a single, uninterrupted shot, you've nailed it. Watch for any jarring changes in brightness, audio, or movement. If something feels off, try swapping the transition style or tweaking the duration once more. Remember, every project is a little different, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Your goal is just to keep things flowing naturally. And that's it. With a little attention to transitions, you can level up your edits in CapCut and make your videos much more enjoyable to watch. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit like, drop your questions or your own editing tips in the comments below, and subscribe so you don't miss out on all our upcoming tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy editing.